Peace and love, everybody. Moonlit Monday, y'all. I know I've been gone. Had a few things that I was going through, a few transitions, both physically, spiritually. A few people to join into the cipher before we begin, because tonight we getting ready to go in and rise the warrior goddess within each and every one of us. It's time. Peace and love. Welcome to the Cypher. It's Moonlit Monday with your girl, Chari Lamone, a.k.a. Moonlight Dawn. Chose this topic tonight because I'm noticing that there's a pattern within the goddess community. See, a lot of us are operating in our dualities, but a lot of us are not operating in our totality as a goddess. A lot of us forget that we are the warrior goddess. We forget that we carry in our DNA the bloodline of great queens of Africa. Queens that stood on the backs of elephants. Queens that brought down empires. Queens that were able to seduce with just a simple look, or just by her presence when she walks in a room. See, we've been so battered and beaten down and bruised and hurt and deceived that even when we think that we're healed from it, we're not. Yeah, you could walk down the street and your pheromones could be popping, and you could be turning heads and snapping them at the same damn time. But you see, goddess, what you also give off is that energy. The energy of everything that you don't want. You so focused on what you don't want that you can't even properly manifest the things that you do. Your subconscious mind is constantly stuck on the things that you don't want. Your living situation. Your children going haywire. Your man not acting right or lack thereof. Your finances are in shambles. You so busy focused on those things that in the forefront of your mind, when you trying to manifest that greatness, you can't even manifest it into your life. You can't even bring forth your proper magic and your proper juju because you still operating from a place of hurt. I'm not going to get into all of the deities in this broadcast. We'll save that for a part 2. But what I will tell you is, goddess, this is the year of Yemaya. Oh yeah, that great mother of the waters that come to destroy, the waters that come to give you life. Embrace it. Call upon the warrior goddess within inside you. It is time for destruction. It is time for a taking down and a tearing down. No more victim mentality. No more operating out of a place of hurt. No more operating out of a place of lack. Realize what you are. Realize your potentials. Realize your powers and your capabilities. There's more to you than just your sexual energy. You were created for battle. To bring forth life into this realm, it is a battle. It is a physical battle. Our bodies break apart and come back together again. What makes you think that if you are broken apart, you won't come back together again from any situation that you are in?
Come on now.
You want to operate in Pambajera, but you don't even understand that energy. You want to sit at your altar and you want to call upon the deities to give you things that you have within yourself already. You are the deity, goddess. You sitting out there in a spirit of lack when you are the energy that brings things forth to you. You are the creator of life. you are able to birth and manifest whatever it is that you desire. Tear yourself down, goddess. Tear yourself down, goddess, and rebuild. Rise up into your strengths. You are not weak. Stop walking around with your head held down and walk around with your head held high. Put your battle paint on, your war paint on, goddess, and go to war on your life. Go to war on your children. Go to war on your financial situations. Go to war spiritually for everything that you want. But first, go to war on yourself. Kali ma your ass, goddess. Bring out that Kali in you. Kali comes to cut heads and stand on top of them. Cut off your own head and stand on top of it. Rise above it. I see all up and down social media the woes of the goddess. I hear in the spiritual realms the crying out of the wombs that are hurt and torn down and destroyed. And you getting stuck in a place of destruction. Out of destruction comes new birth, new life, new growth. After the floods come through, goddess, the trees grow again. The grass grows again. The flowers grow again. The bees begin to buzz again. Life continues on after a flood. Allow the flood to wash over you and purify yourself. Destroy down and tear down everything that is a hindrance to you in your process. Break yourself free from the shackles, beloved. Break yourself free from the heartache, beloved. Break yourself free from the programming, beloved, and be free in the spirit and the divineness that is you. Sweeten your waters, beloved. I spoke to y'all about cleansing your womb and how that should become a routine ritual for you. Now I'm going to speak to you about purifying and cleansing your yoni heart chakra. Because see, when there's a block in the yoni heart chakra, you cannot operate all the way. Things stop right there. And if there is a blockage in the heart chakra, guess what? None of them are operating properly. Yeah, your root is open. Your sacral chakra is open. Your solar plex is open. But it ain't functioning properly because it's not all the way connected. You can't speak out because there's a blockage stopping your throat chakra from opening up. You can't visualize an attack because your third eye is blocked off from the blockage of the yoni heart chakra. You cannot properly manifest. You cannot properly receive your downloads and uploads because your crown chakra has blockage over it, goddess. Go into ritual over yourself. Purge yourself as many times as you need to. You should be in a constant habit of cleansing and purifying yourself. You should be in a constant habit of igniting those inner flames within inside of you. Those fires that burn inside of you that no one can ignite except for you. Don't look for your help in other people, goddess. You are the help. Don't expect your path to be that of anyone else's. Don't look at the other goddesses on the platforms, including myself, and desire to be as we are, because you don't know what we go through to get where we are. But goddess, you can get where we are by going through your process. Total embracement of you. Total love of you. Total understanding, overstanding, and understanding of you. Operating in all of your functions. Accept yourself, flaws and all. You don't like something in your life, it begins with you. It is a reflection of something within you. Change within self. As you begin to kill down and destroy things within your life, there will be an uprising. Everything you lose during this process, you will gain back. Everything that gets destroyed will be renewed. People that are leaving out of your life, let them go. Stop trying to hold on to people. I don't care if it's your mama. Blood makes you a relative. Connection makes you family. Let them go. You cannot save everyone if you cannot save you first. You cannot control your household because you cannot control yourself. You cannot control your finances because you can't control your currency, your flow, the flow of your frequency, your energies. You laying up there at night crying yourself to sleep. How long you gonna continue to cry, God?
I can hear it now.
But stand on your feet and rise up.
Huh? Thank you.
This is the year of the goddess. This is the year of the divine feminine energy. This is not the year of weakness. This path is not for the weary. This path is for the warrior. And this is a battle cry on the goddess warrior spirit. Rise up, my warrior goddesses. Rise up into your power. Rise up into who you are. Rise up into what you were called to be. Rise up from the pains of your past and rise up from your destruction. Be rebirthed anew. I'm going to bring on right now my very special guest. The Oracle Goddess Jamila is in the building in the cipher. Welcome to the cipher, my beloved sister. On this beautiful moonlit Monday, the first cycle of the full moon. Peace and love to you, beloved.
Peace and love, man. Peace and love. See, that is one of the calls of the war cry. That is one of the calls of the sweet water. That is one of the calls that's being made to remove everything from yourself that you need to do so that you can claim your throne, so that you can claim your place. So when you remove everything, that means that by any means necessary, it doesn't matter what you have to do. It doesn't matter what you have to put to rest. As things come up in your face, as all these thought forms start to express themselves and everything starts to meet you and greet you, and as you're tapping more into yourself, you're burning up and things are coming up and out. The fire is igniting, the serpent is rising, the serpents are dancing. So as things meet you face to face, because they will, they're meeting you and they saying, God, what you want me to do now? Because see, when you tap into yourself and you becoming God and you understand it's time for you to reclaim your throne again. It's time for you to get back to yourself. It's time for you to be the matriarch that is indeed shifted into. It's no more like it's happening. It has happened. There's no more like we waiting. It is done. There's no more like, oh, let's see what, no. See, the sweet water, the matriarch is here. So when these move in the speed that is happening in, you can have these little things and these little peonic memories and these little thoughts and this bouts of nostalgia that creep up in us, and these little things, these feelings, these emotions to take us off our path. We got to stop our feet and clap our hands and snap to God, because see, when these thought forms come and they come and they say, remember this, and they say, remember you used to be a motherfucking crybaby, remember this, remember how weak you used to be, remember you let this boy take all over you, remember you allowed these people do whatever they needed or wanted to do to you, whatever she took, yo man. Oh, see, all these things start to come up and take away from the God that you are. See, and then you say, what? You know what? You get trapped and you get caught up in the thought forms that you have. And see, all they doing is doing what they supposed to do. See, because when you decide to tap into yourself and when you decide to say, you know what? I'm God this. I am the God of the here and of the now. And there is no goddamn way that I'm going to be taken off my square.
Yes.
So when you're standing on your square and you in your square and you standing straight up like the soldier that you are, like the warrior that you are, all things are going to try. And
Yes.
all things are going to test. But see, you have to remember and you have to understand and you have to understand that they are coming to say, God, see me, I've been sitting here. They asking your permission now. They said, God, what you want? You still want me to be here? You still want to cry like you cried all them lonely goddamn nights? Do you still talk about how you was misused and abused and now I'm a victim? You still want me to play that part for you, God? Because if so, I shall remain. But at that time, at that moment, when this shit come up and hit you in the face, when it slaps you in your motherfucking mouth, when it punches you in your goddamn nose, and it comes to your memory, you can say, get thee behind me. Off with your motherfucking head. You get away from me because see, the God is here. And see, when the God is here and you know who you are and you realize who you are, you rewrite your story. You rewrite who you are. You have stepped into the furnace. You have stepped into the adept chambers of the gods. You are dining and communing with those of like minds. See, when you elevate and you rise, you step into the chambers of who you are. So there's no way that they can stay there. And then if you allow them to stay there, then you will be removed. Your serpent will begin to obey.
And see,
So the question is,
right now, as I'm sitting here and I'm rocking and my spirits is talking, the spirits is talking right now. And what I'm being told is to tell you, they're going to come to try to stop you. They're going to use your past against you, like the goddess just said. Because this is the year of the divine feminine energy. See, there was a shift from the masculine to the feminine energy in the cosmos. And this is our time right now. So they're going to come and use those things to break you down and keep you down because they do not want you to rise up. They want to see you fail. All of these tests that get placed in front of your face and all of these words that get whispered in your ear in the still of the night. In those quiet moments when you to yourself, telling you that you failed, telling you you're not good enough, telling you you're not worthy, telling you you'll never have, telling you you'll always be in a spirit of lack, telling you you're not strong enough. These are all things to suppress and keep you down. See, there has to be a test. There has to be hurdles and boulders thrown at you. Because see, right now in the goddess community, we are all being tested. We are all having those whispers in our ears of things that we thought we didn't hold anymore. Things we purged months and years ago coming back up. Why do you think that is? See, if the divine feminine goddess rises up, do you know the uproar it's going to cause? Do you know just by you making the conscious decision, since we want to be so conscious, the conscious community, you making the conscious decision and effort to stand on your square and be 10 toes down in it, you already causing an uproar. Goddess, you are already at war. What are you waiting for? The big cosmic war that's supposed to happen in the sky? It's a war going on right now around you in the cosmos. You constantly under attack. And this is no disrespect to the gods in the buildings, but I gotta speak to my wounds tonight. You constantly under attack, goddess. So where's your warrior at? Where's your battle cry? Mother Oya throws down lightning bolts and rides on hurricanes with a whip made of horse hair. Where's your thunderbolts at, goddess? Where's your hurricane you riding? Ride that hurricane. Don't let the hurricane come and ride you. Where's your floodwaters? Destroy everything that needs to be destroyed. Tear it all down and rebuild it. You are the God of your manifestations. You are the God of your cosmic energy. A lot of you are relying on a God. You're still relying on a God. And the God is running over you. Because the God knows that you're not operating in your total frequency. Because see, when you rise up and start operating in your total frequency, goddess, can't nothing be pulled over your eyes. You fucking with low level, vibrational men. We can't call them gods just yet because they still napping. And you allowing them to play you. When you supposed to be playing with them, that's food. Eat it, goddess. You don't allow your food to rise up and consume you. Those are training tools for you. Those are just here for your amusement and your entertainment. Be entertained, goddess. Sit upon your throne in your power. Stop wallowing around with your head held down and crying a sad song. Get in your meditations. Get into a ritual of oneness with you. Sit and commune with your spirit self. Find your guides, because your guides are around you. Do you know them? Because they know you. Find you a circle of goddesses that are like-minded and leave these hood rats that don't want anything else out of life except for to be sitting on the stoop gossiping alone. Because see, what you sit around, you become as well. And a lot of you are having a hard time leaving these people behind. Leave them behind, goddess. They'll be replaced with what you need. Go ahead, Ja. I know you wanted to say something. Go ahead.
I want to talk to the sweet water right now. I'm making an appeal to the sweet water. See, when we hear the word sweet water, when we hear the terminology sweet water, we think pretty and cute. And we supposed to be, we forget about the fact that we are indeed warriors. We forget about the fact that we have to be happy and be proud in our destruction. But see, the proud in our destruction, see, we got it twisted, see. We looking at Oshun and we thinking she's so beautiful, right? And I mock Oshun and I'm of yellow and I'm pretty and I'm of light. Get the fuck out of here. See, what you need to understand is, see, in Nana, see, we going into the order of Nana. See, in Nana, she is the mother of passion, of love, of beauty, but she also is the master of war. So don't you understand that if you are applying these deities to yourself, that you are to become yourself? Don't you understand, in order for you to be the God in your full capacity of yourself, you first have to serve yourself?
Yes.
Run to some other thing, some other name outside of who you are. How dare you allow the blood and the names of others that is wanting and crying out to serve you, and you run to that of another? See, you don't believe that an ashe goes to you. You don't want your ashe. You don't want your ashe, yo. You don't want your warrior cry. You don't want your sigil to be created in the make of you. You don't want your sweet water to boil because you think that the sweet water is sweet. But see, to some, it is bitter. To some, there is a bitter taste because see, the after effect of the holy elixir, that is the sweet water. When it runs down the mouth and down to the throat chakra, down to all 7 of your melanated clusters, do you know what you awaken? Do you understand that when you ascend to hell, then hell is within you? Do you understand when that fire begins to rise, that warrior is called to war? The warrior is you first. So before any beauty comes, you have to strip down butt naked. Before anything happens, you got to strip down everything, every ideology, every thought that was given to you, and that's including the ancestors and the ideas of what your ancestor is to you. Because remember, you are becoming an ancestor. And no, trust and believe, I don't take away from our beloved ancestors. I don't take away from our ancient ones, but they know and they want to serve those of us. And I say us because indeed I'm included in this number. They want to serve us that are strong. They want to serve us that know. They want to serve us who step like a soldier and soldier first for ourselves. Because see, we've been rocked to sleep for so long. We've been under the spell of this earth consciousness so long. We've been under the spell of the matrix for so long that we don't understand that when the sweet water comes to serve, only the gods can drink of its cup. See, when you serve elixir, the only ones that can drink of the ambrosia is that of the gods. Nobody else can taste because they don't know what to do. They go out of their ever-loving mind. They go crazy because see, even when you partake in your own sweet water, see, and see, the sweet water is always, see, I gotta make this point to you, the beloved goddesses. I gotta make you understand, see, the wombs of your soul, triple black darkness of your soul, when you go into the sweet water of yourself, when you go back to zero, when you go back to reset, when you become a fool again, when you understand who you are, the fire ignites. See, and the fire isn't there to make you feel good. See, the fire is there to burn. The fire is there to sift. See, when you're serpent and all this kundalini energy, we so happy to get you. We want to feel sexual and we want to feel sexy and we want to feel good. And kundalini, no, beloved. See, with that good feeling, see, you got to work towards that. See, you got to work towards when that serpent is rising and hitting all that vertebrae that is your spinal cord. When you are tapping into that sweet water, that is you, that starts at the base where the serpent is sleeping, right? And that fire, that black flames, right? See, it's sifting and it's becoming and it's making you into the God of yourself, not nobody else. So you need to understand that with each movement and with each step, you deserve an ashe. Look in the mirror and say, ashe, yo, God. See, bring out the warrior that is you and go to war for your goddamn self.
Yes.
All that you know. And go to war for yourself first. Because see, simultaneously and inadvertently, when you go to war for yourself, everything will grab your hand.
Yes.
Then pass the cup, right? The chalice of the sweet water, of the holy elixir that is you. You can partake in the sweet water, the gods that you want to be a god, the gods that want to sup with you, the ones that want to even commune with you, that want to carry a conversation with you. Those you will be able to, they will be able to share the holy ambrosia. That is you, the sweet water that you have become. Because see, until you tap into your God consciousness, your water is deadly to the taste. Exactly. Until you tap into your divine feminine, your water can kill even yourself. See, then you don't understand why you're ridden with all these diseases. You don't understand why you fall down everything that hits the air, because we breathe every day carbon dioxide. You get it. You get a cold. You get this disease, cancer, blah, blah, blah. You get all of this stuff. You don't understand what's going on with you because you're not tapping into your own healing. You're not tapping into your own God consciousness. You are depending still in the subconsciousness of your mind that is on the outside of you, and you're forgetting the lesson is that everything that is outside of you is on the inside of you. So you have to first tap into yourself. You have to first become what you will and extract it from the being. Goddesses, stop being rocked to sleep Stop being wooed about what sounds good. See, we need to stop looking at reality as it is, because reality is a perception from your eyes. Is that really the reality? Is that really the truth? The truth knows one thing. The truth only is one. There's only truth, beloved. Only one truth. Your reality is your perception. If your perception has you crying and moping and being a victim and falling down and wondering why and woe is me and making excuses, then you need to reevaluate your perception. To reevaluate your reality. You need to reevaluate how you see things, because that is not the way that it is. See, we don't complain. See, we keep stepping. See, we don't make excuses. We move forward. See, turn them drums on in our soul, and we keep moving like the goddesses we are. See, we recognize the lionesses when they come, and we go around, surround the gods when they come. We wake them up from their sleeping bed, and we say, God, let's do this now. It's time for you to get up, God. It's time for you to recognize who and what you are. Because see, the goddess, we gonna need you. We gonna need you to be at your prime, because see, indeed, the matriarch is back on her throne again. Do you hear what I'm saying? The matriarch is here. The matriarch is here. See, before we can tap into all these other things outside of us, we must understand that we tapping into the cosmic body that is first ours. The exact replica of what you see when you step outside and look to the sky. Goddesses, do you deserve your ashe? Goddesses, are you ready to receive your ashe? Goddesses, do you want to call on those that serve you and say, listen here, wind, that is a life force. Listen here, fire, that is a life force. Listen here, air, that is a life force. Listen here, earth, I need you to do what I need. Listen, universe, this is what the goddess needs. Do you understand that they are here to serve you? And they will do it gladly. The only ones they will serve, the only ones that the deities and the ancient ones and the Ifas and the Orishas and even your own Kundalini is so happy to give you ecstasy. It's so happy to give you what you will. But first you have to understand that you are God. And not only are you God of the here and now, and you are God that's creating your own DNA codes. With every time you understand who you are grafted a new wave of energy that cohesively works with the water. Because see, remember we said, and we know that thought travels on water. And remember we know that the sweet water that's in us is also on the outside. So when you make up that thought in your mind, I am indeed goddess.
And see, before you could even get there, you've got to step out of that fear. Because a lot of y'all are scared. You scared. You scared to go through transitions. You scared to go through purging. You scared because each time you go through a transition, something falls apart. You scared to lose something else. You scared something else is going to fall apart. You can't take it no more because this is going to happen to me. Oh, I can't do this because this ain't going to work right for me if I do this. Do you know how ridiculous you sound right now? Operating in fear, that's not of a goddess, that's of a peasant. And if you are a peasant, you might as well tap out because you ain't going to understand the language that's being spit on this broadcast anyway.
Oh,
sorry, not sorry if you offended. But this message ain't for the peasant. So if you want to continue to operate in fear, you want to continue to be scared of transition. Let me tell you something about transition. Let me put y'all up on a little bit of game because I've been gone for 2 weeks. In these 2 weeks, my throat chakra has been closed up on me. Wasn't an infection, wasn't no staph, wasn't a regular sore throat. No tea was helping, no home remedies were helping, nothing, no herbs were helping. So I had to look inside myself. See, when you a goddess and you operate such, you can step outside yourself and look inside your body and see what's going on.
Yes.
So I looked inside my throat to see what was going on because it wasn't red. I had muscles growing in my throat chakra. I'm a speaker. It's supposed to get stronger. But I had to go through the pain of that transition.
Woo!
My DNA is shifting. I could send y'all the pictures where I look like the elephant man. Because my body is trying to adjust to the cosmic shift that's happening to my spirit. My spirit is transcending so fast that the avatar can't keep up. The avatar is trying to keep up. I've been weak. I've been tired. And guess what? It's been okay for the goddess to rest because spiritually, my body, my spirit body, my light body, my soul body was working in the ethers for me. My spiritual team was in the ethers. Protection, guidance, and energy around me at all times to where I could rest the avatar and go through the transition. See, you scared. You scared to have an ugly phase in your life, and I ain't just talking about physically. You scared to have an ugly phase. But didn't we all go through an ugly phase in puberty? You are in spiritual puberty. Of course it's not going to be pretty, beloved. But you will come up out of it beautiful. Just as the butterfly. It starts off as an ugly ass caterpillar. And then it goes into the cocoon, which is the transformation and the purging process. And it comes out a beautiful butterfly soaring high, vibrant and free. Go into your cocoon. And if you look at the butterfly and look at the caterpillar, they don't even look like the same creature. You would never believe if you didn't know that it's the same creature. That's just as you are supposed to be. You're not supposed to stay the same. You're supposed to transfer, and you're supposed to change up, and you're supposed to walk different, and you're supposed to talk different. Hell, you even supposed to suck and sex differently than what you did before. Because you have a better understanding of the energies and who and what you are. But you scared to lose anything else in your life. So if you're scared, go on and tap out now. Because we ain't talking to you. We talking to those goddesses that are tired of being sick and tired and didn't really know which way they were supposed to be going with this thing. They didn't really know that fire that's burning inside of them is okay to feel, and that it's okay to let that fire blaze up. Blaze up, goddess. Blaze up. Let them flames dance. Those flames can destroy. Those flames can be beautiful. They can dance real nice and seductive. Or they could come through and destroy everything. Let your fire blaze up. This ain't a message for those who are cool where they at. I'm talking to my goddesses. Raise up, goddesses. It's time for the next level of your ascension. Don't you feel it? Don't you hear it calling you? Don't you feel it breathing down your neck? Don't you feel it in the wind calling your name? Aren't you tussling and wrestling and turning over at night? Can't rest the avatar because you don't know what the fuck is going on with you? Well, guess what? It's your warrior tapping on you, telling you to get up. We ready to fight. Get up. We ready to take everything that's ours and take no prisoners and have no mercy. Unapologetically wage war on everything that no longer serves you purpose. On this first cycle of the full moon. The full moon is tomorrow. You need to be in the energy of dropping all those negative thought forms, dropping all those people that mean you no well, dropping all those habits and ways that you have that are a hindrance to you. And you need to be pulling into you your fire. You need to be pulling into you your sweet water. You need to be pulling into you all that is yours. And don't stop pulling until you have it all. Because you deserve it all. It's yours. It's there for the taking. Take it all, goddess. Leave nothing behind. And chop off them heads and stand on them. Be of the lioness. Or be of the goddess on the back of the elephants riding through war. Bring down those empires that dare to rise up against you. See, when you start operating properly, you can start those low-level people around you, those low vibrational people around you, they become as puppets. You begin to control them. They don't even know why they do the things that they do, but you do. All you need to do is think a thought or whisper it in the wind. And it happens. Become the divine feminine energy that you were born into this realm being. Return to your true state. Jai, is there anything else you'd like to add to this?
I just want to say that the key, the major key to all of this, and again, this is not for the faint. This is not for those that do not know to make fear your ally. This is not for those who are comfortable with being, you know, bitches for the system, pimped and
mediocre,
and brought down, downtrodden and walked on. This is not for you. However, when one makes a decision to come all the way over to the left-hand side, not straddling the fence, not maybe today I'm going to be here and tomorrow I'm going to be here. No, when you make a full and conscious decision to become a goddess, when you say, I am in this all the way, I am not going backwards. I am in this all the way. So things, see what happens when that thought, and see when yourself know that you are true to that thought. It's an ignition of a flame. The flame accompanied with the sweet water that is you. See, when you tap into your divine feminine and your divine masculine at the same time. Y'all don't hear what I'm saying? See, when you tap into both parts of heaven, that is you, that means your kundalini is beginning to rise. That means your serpent is beginning to dance. That means the snake is beginning to move for you. That means that the fire, is doing your bidding for you. When you tap into yourself and things start to remind you of, things start to come up, things start to come into your face, things start to show you yourself from past lives, from other dimensions, from hundreds of years ago, from in the now, all things will resurrect their head, because see, all things has to fall down and bow to the God. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Even yourself. All things has to bow to the God. So when you make this decision, this full decision, right? And you're making it with each melanated cluster, with each chakra point, with each part of your being. When you make sure and you say, this is what I want to do, and you're into yourself fully, you know that without you even saying a word, your team, the elements, the spiritual team that you have, your karmic family, will begin to work with you, for you. Your team will begin to work with you, for you, meaning, see, as my sister said, she was, her throat chakra was going through a change, and she was shifting and transitioning into her God body. All things working for her good. She didn't have to say nothing to the gods that are we. She didn't have to say anything to her spiritual team to go on and deal with those that may come after her. See, there is a certain call that happens. See, when you become who you are and when you're evolving into yourself every single day, all you have to do is give the call. See, you become a general of your own army. All you have to do is be. See, when happen and see God, recognize God. These things that serve you recognize you. See, yes, tomorrow is the full moon. You have you can tap into yourself fully.
And tomorrow there's a full moon ritual with Alchemy Temple.
Yes.
That you could tap into and join as well.
Right. There is going to be the cost. All of the direction for you to join the full moon ritual will be posted for you. An event will probably be made or some type of means so that you can know the different levels that you can tap into with the full moon ritual. Now, the time is now. The shift is now. Matriarch is here. The Sweetwater, she is on her throne. Okay, so we're ready to pass chalice around. So, okay, so there are 3 prices for the full moon ritual, beloved family. $33. If you want to partake in the ritual with us, that's $33. $40 if you want to have us, you also partake in the ritual with us, and we push energy to you for that week. We push energy to you. We push energy to whatever you wish that your desires are. We push energy to you. When I say we, that's Alchemy Temple, a panel of priests, high priests that will do this. $53, we do everything, all of it for you. $53, we do it all. All you have to do is let us know what your petitions are, and we do the work for you. And also, you don't have to be there, but you can join if you want to. Okay? So you can join us if you want to and be a part of it, or you don't. You can be missing and doing whatever you will, but we will make sure that the work is done on your behalf. So 33 is to be a part of the ritual. 43 is to be a part of the ritual and also have energy to you. 53, we do all the work for you.
And I want to say this before we end this broadcast. Remember, a lot of us have young goddesses watching us. Remember that they are looking to us for their guidance. Don't raise no weak-ass peasants. Raise goddesses, strong warrior goddesses that know how to nurture and love and tear some shit down if they need to. I'm going to thank each and every one of y'all for tapping into the cipher with me and my sister, the Oracle Goddess Jamila, once again for Moonlit Monday. This was the Rise of the Warrior Goddess, Part 1. Next week, we coming back with a Part 2. The intention is for this to ignite that fire inside of you. The intention is for it to be received and devoured by you, consumed for your growth, for your betterment, for your enlightenment. If you were offended by anything that we said,
we don't care.
Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. That just shows you that we ain't for you.
We don't
and
care.
that this is not the journey for you. You're not ready yet. But if you consume this food, because this was meat and potatoes, this wasn't no formula, this wasn't no baby food, this was solid food for you to digest for the light body.
Pick up them machetes and lick the blood off of them.
Girl, that machete, you know I got a machete on the wall.
Yes.
Every goddess should have a machete. Every goddess had a machete. And I want to touch on something real quick because you brought up Oshun and everybody thinks that Oshun is just about love.
Who
Oshun
teach?
fuck you up too.
Yes.
See, you forget there's duality in the deities, but we're going to get into that next week. We're going to talk about the duality of the deities, of the feminine deities.
Yes.
And teach you about how everything ain't what you think it is. Everybody wants to be an Oshun because they want to be sweet and full of love.
And so beautiful and
perfect. Right, and so beautiful and elegant, but you don't understand that Oshun can get real ugly and get busy.
Right.
Okay? All of the goddesses can roll their sleeves up and get real ugly and get busy, even straight on down to Isis and Mayat.
Oh, yes, and not mention Offset, bitch.
I didn't even go there yet. I didn't even get there yet. You just jumped on like we just gonna go here because let's get into it. But we're just giving you a preview of what's going down next week.
So, as my goddess sister said, Chari, my beloved sister goddess, I thank you for having me on Moonlit Mondays with you. It was a blast for that leave. I'm just gonna. So tomorrow, listen, if tomorrow we have Tantric Tuesdays, and I'm going to tell you what the title is now for Tantric Tuesdays. And it's with myself, the goddess Jamila, and I'm asking for the founder of Alchemy Temple to join me. He doesn't know it yet, but ask him right now on this live forum. And the title is called The Holy Ambrosia, Feminine Divine.
Now, before you get to Tantric Tuesday, there will be a 15 Minutes of Funk. 15 Minutes of Funk returns tomorrow morning at 9:30, y'all.
Yes. 15 Minutes of Funk with the beloved sister Chari, and she give it to you raw and uncut. 15 Minutes of Funk just like it is with the beloved sister goddess. Now, Tantric Tuesday, Wednesday, we have Wet Witch Wednesday. Wet Witch Wednesdays with myself, the goddess Jamila. Thursdays, Take What You Want Thursday with the founder of Alchemy Temple, Dr. Haru Elbe Nuaso Maibe. Frequency Fridays.
Yes.
Frequency Fridays with God himself, Dr. Haru Elbe Nuaso Maibe. And on Saturdays, now see, you need to start getting in line because see, with the shamanic Saturdays, we doing this right now. It's going to go up. The $33, you get 4 readers. And you know what? You don't get any readers. I must say that we don't have any type of way that we have. We don't fail, but that's not an option. Okay.
We have stepping in the Alchemy Temple. We right on point.
It's all supreme. All supreme. And then on Sunday, we have Soul Quenching Sundays, the God Diallo. I believe I seen him in the building and I'm getting excited because see, I feel like he gonna be there on Soul Quenching Sundays with the God Knew I Sold My eBay. I don't know what myself. I'm getting so happy about that. So we have Soul Quenching
God
Sundays.
Diallo.
Yes. We have Soul Quenching Sundays. So if you want to book any of us, that's Dr. Haru Elbe, Chari Lamone, myself, Sister Goddess Jamila. That's booking at alchemytemple.org. If you need a reading from any of us, that's booking at alchemytemple.org. Classes, alchemytemple.org by itself, no booking. Classes, alchemytemple.org. Esoteric tools, alchemytemple.org. If you want to shoot us a line and say, can y'all touch on this topic? We'll say yeah or no or whatever, what we need to say. But let us know how you feel. alchemytemple.org. Okay, we can't wait to see you there in the house. We can't wait. Thank you all for being a part of. Thank you again, Chari. I'm so glad that she is.
We forgot one thing. Oh. If they need any type of media done, at alchemytemple.org. Are we saying org? Did we say org, right? Yes, it's org.
Yes, org. It's org. It's org. Oh, also, Enchantress has a lineup. We have our morning mentals happening every morning. Morning mentals with Enchantress, right? And we also have we did Manifestation Mondays, and that's why I'm still sweating from that fire. But also, we're having True Talent Tuesdays through Enchantress now, meaning bring your talent to the screen. 3 minutes, you get to rap, you get to sing, you get to write, say spoken word, you get to show some artwork, and Enchantress will send, we will send something to the winner. Okay, we
Keep
having a
it
live
PG
talent show.
13 because we on Facebook. You know, keep it PG
Yeah.
13. If your talent is a little X-rated, you got to keep that to yourself now. Keep
But
that
Sue,
to
y'all
yourself.
can't be scared to be booed because people gonna be watching and they can boo you. They could boo you through the comments. They could say boo, 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 or they could say, yeah, we having a live gong show.
And I'm also excited to introduce to y'all Cosmic Ether, which is spelled E-T her, which is
Yes.
my line, which is coming out. I'm working on my packaging and everything. But you know, herbal baths, waist beads, dream pillows, whatever it is that I'm led to make, I'm doing, as well as readings, all of that. And I want to give a shout out to D Mental Stem for my choker.
Yes.
Made this for me. And this is so dope and so awesome. The power that was
Yes.
on it, the love that went into it, I could feel it. So if you want some joy, you can hit her up. And you need to hit up Enchantress for that come fuck me oil. Okay?
Yes.
Now, don't do it if you still, you know, ain't got your shit together and you not operating in your warrior goddess, because you need to commence war on that lingam. Okay? So when you ready to do some war on the lingam, hit them up and they got you with that come fuck me oil. Yes, yes, honey. I want to thank each and every one of y'all for joining this cipher.
So if you need us, look to the cosmos.
Wait, you can't say that yet. Wait a minute. I got to close it out right. Hold on 1 second. I had to get it together now. All right.
I'm sorry.
So y'all know my saying, right? Which is love is always love. And remember to love you first, because nobody will ever love you better. And John, you done missed the cue. You're supposed to go. And
if you need us, look to the cosmos and call our name. We just might say, what up, dog?
What up, though?
Peace and love, family. It's been
Peace
real.
and love, y'all.
I'm so